this video series is going to be a whole bunch of stuff for you folks to utilize during the coronavirus, and also during any time that kind of moving forward where we want to have more stuff for our clients to see us online. Not only will it bring us more clients, retention wise, it'll also help us attract new clients and prospects. Both plan advisors Hawaii, plan advisors, nationwide, have resources out there to help. So these videos are going to be stuff focusing on carrier resources like Humana's Fast app using the IVR, the telephonic signature. We're going to go into the different carriers, resources to enroll online, and also other things that you can have to enhance your clients and your prospects online experience, just so that you can have more I guess you could say, presence online. And I'm not sure if all of you have done a website yet, but let's go ahead and learn about that, learn about videos, and learn about anything we can do to help promote our business during this time, and of course moving forward past 2020. So with that said, let's go into our series. All right, everyone. So this is going to go over Fast app. So I'm currently logged into my Humana Vantage portal. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and to enter Fast app. So we're going to enter Fast app and then enter the zip code that your client lives. So this part you have to put in correctly, because if you put in the wrong zip code, you're going to have to restart all of this. So I'm just going to go 96816. That's Honolulu area. So it'll bring up all the Honolulu plans. All right, so this is pretty much the main portion, and what I'm gonna do now is I'm actually gonna get myself off screen so that we can see the entire screen. All right, so this portion here, I wouldn't click on anything. These tools are outdated, so if you click on Launch the Humana Consumer Wizard, it's gonna take them to a page that may allow them, or will allow you maybe by accident, to accidentally enroll them in a plan, like if they were to self-enroll in Humana. So we don't want that. And primarily you're going to be doing this entire thing over the phone, and you probably are going to know which plan that they want because you would have already presented them the information. So you just go to view plans. It's going to view all the plans in the area. If you click on all, PDP, MAPD, and this is again for the zip code for Honolulu. So we only got access to 3 PDPs and 3 MAPDs. So for this example, let's go ahead and just choose to enroll in the Humana Choice PPO here. And in the beginning, they're going to ask if you want to select any of these. And for this example, we're just going to click on no. All right, so there it is. Now you can have this done over the phone. And what I want you folks to remember is anything that has this little asterisk here, that has to be filled out. So let's go all the way on the bottom and we'll see what happens if we forget something. So let's go here. It's going to give me everything that I need to fill out. So it's kind of foolproof. I've kind of pre-filled everything already in a separate screen. So I'm going to go ahead and just walk you through all these answers, but with it all filled out so we're not looking at so much red. All right, so make sure that the person that you're speaking to on the phone knows that it's an MAPD. It includes drugs. Make sure when you do the summary of benefits presentation that you let them know that there are OSBs, or those dental and vision products, available. And of course, if the client is completing it by themselves, or if they have a power of attorney somewhere, then you need to go ahead and notate that. This is just false information for me, but for you, make sure you put your client's name exactly as it appears on their Medicare card. Right now, the UMID is the old way of getting the Medicare number. That's no longer acceptable, so make sure you use the Medicare number here. Make sure you answer the question yes or no if they have end-stage renal disease. You folks all know the rules on that. Make sure you get their address. And again, this portion here, the zip code is not changeable. So again, if you put in the wrong zip code just trying to run quotes to see what's available, you will have to go back and change the zip code from that initial step. So make sure you get that zip code correct because this is their actual application. Mailing address if it's different. For this example, I'm saying that there's no email. You could do the email version. So we'll go ahead and circle back for that. Make sure you answer the question about veteran. It is a required question. And down here, plan documents, yes or no, online. I'm going to put no. In this case, this person in the example will not have an email, doesn't want anything online. They want everything old-fashioned, paper and telephone. For here, you do not need to put the PCP information if you don't want to. It's only required for HMO applications. I would highly suggest putting in the primary care doctor if you know them, just so that we can have a better continuity of care for the members. Proposed effective date. So for this example, I'm going to say that they lost coverage because of, could be something going on right now, or it could just be that they retired, but I'm going to say that they are qualifying for an SEP due to loss of employer coverage. Now, if you were to click any of these other ones, they are actually not clickable. So AEP, we all know it's no longer AEP. So that's obviously not selectable. And for SEP, we're going to just go ahead and choose the one that's most or that they qualify for. So make sure that when you fill this out, you are actually reading it and filling out the proper coding for their enrollment. And make sure you, for this one, say when they're losing coverage, maybe April 30th, and we're going to start coverage on May 1st. Answer the questions about group coverage, if they're going to still have it, if their spouse or themselves are still going to work, and if they have any extra drug coverage. Medicaid question. If they wanted to, you can actually have an emergency contact. I'm just going to put no for this person. And here you can still select the optional supplemental benefits. So if you put yes here and then you select it, it will actually allow you to select whichever one you want. And be careful because you can't accidentally select them all. I'm going to switch this back to, the no down here. No, and then it should gray out everything else. Make sure your information is populated correctly here, and the affinity ID before, I want to say before you didn't have to fill it out, but now that we actually have Plan Advisors affinity ID, I would just select it here, Plan Advisors there, so that you can get the proper, it can be properly aligned and everything, and we don't lose anything when it gets to the Humana corporate. This plan is a zero premium. If there was some kind of a payment, you have your choices here, automatic bank draft, which I would highly suggest utilizing, or the credit card. Unless you're doing the Social Security check deduction, that's the most common. Remember now, the Social Security check deduction only applies to the premium of this plan. It does not apply to their Part B premium, whatever that is. That is an entirely separate payment process, and that they have to actually do with the Social Security Administration and Medicare to pay for Part B as in boy premiums. This section here, payment option, only applies to the payment of the Medicare Advantage, or in some cases the Part D drug plan. Click on yes here, ready to complete, and looks like I missed something. There we go. Matt at planadvisorshawaii.com. And then it'll be to receive the email notification that the person signed it. And what we'll do is we'll go yes here. It'll lock the application, and you can go electronic signature, which is the email version, or you can go IVR, which is the phone version. So let's go electronic signature. You can confirm, and it'll send the application to the address, my address, which is a dummy address, the dummy application. And this page here, once you click away, you actually lose this page here. So make sure you get the application ID here. It should have sent you one via email, but go ahead and get that. And then now we'll go and show you what the IVR portion look like, all right? All right, so after you folks finish the Fast App portion, this is the single IVR signature. So if you folks have, or when you folks get to this screen, just follow the instructions here. Obviously, I'm not going to be calling because this is a fake application I made that is pretty much me with a false everything. So this just kind of goes over the process, and make sure you guys read everything that you have to on this so that it can be a compliant submission through the IVR phone signature program. All right, and it's not going to work for me because we have to do all these things and then press OK and then it'll work. So just know that this is the process. Hope that helps. I'm going to just cancel and get back out, right? All right, so when you get the email from FastApp, or when your clients get the email from FastApp, the email signature version, they're going to get an email that looks like this. And you're going to have to review and sign, or the client's going to have to review and sign. And if this link doesn't work, there's this link over here. So use either one. And then they're going to have to confirm a couple things. First name, last name, date of birth, home zip, Medicare number, and then they're going to go enroll. And that's pretty much everything for the electronic signature. When using FastApp, it's probably the easiest way now anyway to do it, other than the IVR, and that's the phone signature way or voice signature way. So that's the end of that. All right. Hope you folks enjoyed that video. For more videos like that on how to use digital or online tools, check the playlist up here. For more information on how you can take your practice further, faster using online tools, be sure to subscribe to this channel and visit us on hawaiiagentonline.com so that you can go ahead and let us know how we can best serve you. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.